My wife and I have been doing this now for almost 10 years. I utilized the product for 5 years in a New York hospital, also somewhere in New York. So we have lots of empirical evidence. We have lots of evidence from the Medical Professionals Board, from corporate, from hearing stories of thousands of people around the country and around the world. So we put together over the last couple of days, mostly Terry, but we put together a new product usage guide. And I'm going to share my screen, and nobody has to worry because we're going to place this wherever it is that people want it. It's going to be on United, it's going to be on Trek Central, it's going to be on Heal Thyself. Ed, can you see that okay?
Yes, sir. Sure can.
Awesome. Okay, so let's get started. So it's the same old beautiful form that it was. You know, you have the form that's in the box, and that's a great way to get people started. It's a great reminder of the essentials, but we here in someplace, New York, it's actually Patterson with 2 T's, we're pretty detailed. And we're pretty much control freaks, so we want to make sure everybody's doing the right thing across the board so there are no mistakes. So just as Alan was talking about, you know, you have people do before and after pictures, but you got to make sure they're drinking the product right, because we don't want to shoot us in the foot. We don't want to shoot them in the foot. We don't want to shoot the company in the foot. So let's get started. So first of all, when somebody joins, we say congratulations, because now you're here and you've joined us, and it's just a little simple congratulations. And then we went a little bit further in depth with our body inventory report card as compared to the one that's in the box. And again, we're really detailed. And again, if you're doing this with patients for almost 10 years, we look at lots of stuff and we try to incorporate some of our newest research. So we do ours on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 is bad. So if you go to sleep and you sleep 1 hour and then you're up for the rest of the night, that's a 1. And if you go to sleep and you get 8 hours uninterrupted, beautiful dreams of Alan Noble and Hawaii and stuff, that's a 5. Okay, so on our body inventory, you're going to see that we added some things. So we like, again, current day, how you are beforehand, how you are at day 7, 30, 60, 90. When you're getting your new customers or associates on the product, it is so important. This is not a 30-day trial. This isn't a 28-day trial. It is 90 days. We know that the statistics show more people have a noticeable great result after 60 days than 30. And more have a better result and a really visible and a palpable result after 90 days than 60 or 30 or 7. So when we tell people, we want you on this, you're going to get loyalty reward points, you're going to get it at wholesale. I want you on this for 90 days, not 30, and let's really change your life. We say, give us a quarter, give us 90 days of a year, and we're going to help improve your life. So look at the categories. So we have energy, stress, sleep. Most of these will look very familiar. Mental focus, back comfort, solely because I'm a chiropractor for 37 years, muscle comfort, joint comfort, digestion, endurance and stamina, workout recovery, hormone balance, skin, immune function, inflammation, and total body score. So we decided to incorporate the new genetic study and what it is that we can talk about. Notice that we don't use the word issues anymore. We're trying to stay so far away from the people that wouldn't want to see that sort of stuff. We want to make it really milk toast-ish and just have people talk about their feelings. And then here's that line where you just list any other areas of your health which you would like to improve. And please notice right here, always it says the content in this document is for informational purposes only and not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any medical condition. That is not what we do here at Asea. That is not our job. Okay, key points. Do not eat or drink 5 minutes before or after consuming Asea. And remember, this isn't exactly what, this may be different from what other people say, but this is the Malmed opinion after 10 years and doing this in a hospital. So I hope that you'll like what it is that my wife and I put together. It is not required to take on an empty stomach. Some do, not necessary. Drink it straight. Do not mix with anything. Do not drink directly from the bottle. It will denature the product and it will make it less effective, I assure you. As Alan mentioned, swishing or holding it in your mouth for 30 seconds, we now know is beneficial. So do that, please, before swallowing. Swallowing still has benefit. So you want to swish, then swallow for the ultimate optimal experience. Optimally, drink your Asea by pouring directly into a disposable cup. You may use a glass or a plastic cup, but if it's reused, the glass or the cup must be soap and water clean and dry. We do not want any denaturing. So let's say you don't clean it. And I learned this very early on when I saw patients in the hospital who had great results in their first couple of weeks. And then they said, that stuff only worked for a couple of weeks. And I went right back to where I was. And each one of those 3 patients was doing the same thing. They were drinking it out of a shot glass. We didn't have the cups in the cases before. They would drink it out of a shot glass and turn it back over, put it back on top of the bottle, and then they would use the same thing, and they were using it for days and days on end, and that's going to accumulate microbes and DNA and all sorts of stuff that you don't want the drink to hit as it goes into that cup. So make sure it's clean. And the measuring cup that's in that box, I prefer you just use it to measure. I prefer that you not drink from it unless you're really great at cleaning it with soap and water and then letting it fully dry each time. You want to drink adequate amounts of water throughout the day. Hydration is key in helping your body to cleanse itself and stay healthy. Once this product starts mobilizing junk and getting stuff out of your cells that shouldn't be there, you want that fresh, clean water and lots of it to take it out the way it's supposed to leave so it doesn't stay and try to come out some other way, the way the body typically detoxifies. Everyone's body responds differently. Some feel changes immediately, some within minutes, some within days, while others may not notice for months. However, our studies show beyond a shadow of a doubt that within minutes of ingestion, Asea is working, whether you think it is or not. It works for everyone. Usage. Start with a 2-ounce serving twice per day. Parentheses, sensitive people, see exception below. That's really important. We're going to talk about that. Take that first serving of Asea upon awakening. Take the second serving. I like in the beginning, mid to late afternoon. We don't like people getting too much energy too late and then losing sleep and saying Asea keeps them awake. But as time goes on, as soon as you realize that it's not keeping you awake, mid to late afternoon or evening, and some take it at bedtime. So after a little while, you can take it at bedtime and you may notice you sleep better. And it seems a little bit contradictory, but that's how the product works. More energy, better sleep, especially once your body's really started to balance after a month or 2. Some find after drinking Asea, they have more energy. I once cleaned the garage at midnight. I didn't know Asea was going to give me energy. If this is you that gets more energy, just be careful not to drink the second serving too late. Don't call somebody and tell them, you kept me awake at night. We want you to just have a great experience. So the only reason you're awake at night is getting people on the list that pop into your head. And do not skip servings. And if you do, double your next serving is awesome. Here's the general guidelines. 2 ounces twice a day for cellular cardiovascular health. 4 ounces twice a day, my favorite, is optimal, especially according to our genetic studies, for cellular health and improved genetic expression. And tell me who wouldn't want that? And athletes, plenty of them here on this webinar, drink an additional 2 to 4 ounces approximately 20 minutes prior to your exercise if you're mostly interested in performance and endurance and strength. If it's recovery, if you feel like you get too sore after you exercise, add some more after you exercise so that you will decrease your soreness the next day. Exceptions. This is the new area. For those that feel that they are sensitive, when patients tell me, but I'm sensitive, I trust them. Okay, you're sensitive. We're going to start slowly. We're going to start with 1/2 ounce twice a day. And then we're going to double that every 3 to 7 days as tolerated until we get up to the recommended daily servings of 4 or 6 or 8 ounces or more. So it's very important when somebody says, if I take something, even if I do a little, it affects me. Okay, I believe you. I trust you. Let's start at a really tiny dose, 1/4 of the normal dose. And over the next couple of weeks, we're going to ramp you up so that your body has an easy time of learning the new ways that it wants to optimize health. Important facts. Asea is 100% safe. And Asea is 100% safe. It can't be not safe for anybody. It's perfect. Has zero toxicity at any level. It does not interact with anyone's medications or their supplements or their medical treatments or their alternative treatments or their holistic treatments or their chiropractic treatments. It's native to the body. Therefore, there is no chance of the body rejecting it or having a negative immune response, even if you think it is. It's not. It is safe for all ages. That means all ages, and it will not interfere with any health conditions. As we've already mentioned 5 times, it will not interfere with your health condition. The shelf life of Asea is at least 1 year, and boy, those guys at the plant, they are improving it all the time. They're geniuses. Asea recommends using an open bottle within 30 days, please. Asea can be refrigerated if you like. Some people prefer the taste when it's cold. Most of us don't care. Don't freeze it. If it freezes, allow it to thaw completely before consuming. Extreme temperature will not affect your Asea, but it's going to be really tough to drink it if it's frozen. Concerned about the salt content, are you? One of the most common questions that come along, but my salt is high, my sodium's high. Good news, Asea is not salt water. Bioagilytics proves it with our batches regularly. We are not salt water. Asea is scientifically proven to be redox signaling molecules suspended in an extremely mild saline solution. There are only 125 milligrams of sodium per a 4-ounce serving. That is less than 3 carrots. Any doctor that tells you, no, there's too much sodium, but don't eat carrots, they're not doing that. Almost any salt-restricted diet can be modified to include Asea. The healing process. People talk about detoxification. By the way, your body's detoxifying right now, whether you're drinking the product or not. If you're not detoxifying, you're perishing pretty much. So Asea just helps the processes to work the way they used to. So the healing process, also referred to as cleansing or detoxification, is a result of the body working to eliminate waste products faster than they can be disposed of comfortably by the body right in the beginning of your Asea usage. Only a small percentage, this does not happen to the majority of people who experience a healing process. If this happens, it's awesome. Congratulations. It means your body's responding very quickly. Asea enables the body to heal itself by optimizing healthy cellular function. Any uncomfortable changes are in fact signs that Asea is working, and it is a positive healing response. The redox signaling molecules in Asea help with cellular function and efficiency. The healing process is the result of the cells working to eliminate junk and waste products. It's like taking out the garbage from your cells through the elimination channels, and it sets the stage for proper cellular repairs and function. Uncomfortable changes usually occur due to mobilization of cellular waste products and debris. The body needs proper hydration to adequately flush out the toxins and the impurities. So make sure to drink plenty of hydrating fluids. Caffeinated fluids are not hydrating, they're dehydrating. To help minimize the length and severity of this process as your body works through this healing phase. The end result, old damaged cells are replaced with new, healthier, repaired cells. Again, the process is temporary, very temporary, can occur immediately or usually within several days of starting to drink Asea. This is not a negative reaction to Asea. This is not a negative reaction to Asea because Asea, as we know, is 100% safe and non-toxic at any level. The symptoms of healing. The most common symptoms reported are headache, GI symptoms, general malaise, or some fatigue. This is a temporary condition and with adequate water should pass quickly. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, this is a great sign that improvement in your health has begun. And again, congratulations. If you're experiencing an uncomfortable healing process, which you're to be congratulated for, take the following steps. Reduce your servings by 50%, cut them in half for a few days until the symptoms improve and dissipate. Or follow the guidelines above for exceptions, which, by the way, for those that feel they are sensitive, trust them and start with a ½ ounce twice daily, and then again, double the servings every 3 to 7 days as tolerated, up to the recommended daily servings. Again, make sure you are drinking plenty of water. And if you have any questions or concerns, please call your sponsor. Be patient for the first 90 days. Your body has begun a new path towards optimal health. And if any of you are interested in having this new detailed document, we will have it on Asea Trek Central, on Healthy Self, on United. We're going to have it everywhere.